if translated to the German, could be that of Adolf Hitler in the 1930s. And if I told you that verbal and physical attacks on Jews and Jewish institutions in Venezuela in January, for example, were at their greatest level ever, I would make you uncomfortable, and then you might start doubting my Americanism. And I don't want you to doubt my Americanism. And if I tell you that in a report, the U.S. Commission on International Religious Freedom puts Venezuela on a watch list of countries where religious freedom is threatened. Michael Savage back live. As I said to you, I'm in a storm surge area right now. I'm in Studio 53, Area 53. We've just been hit by a power outage out of, islands in the stream like in Hemingway. I have many studios in various places, and I move around quite a bit. And we just got hit with a real, almost like a hurricane level, thunder and lightning, and all the power went out. Luckily, Fortress Savage has an amazing generator in the basement. God bless America. And the generator went on. All my power went on, but the MPLS line took a little coaxing, and we are now back live on the Savage Nation. So bear with me. I know this is not normal, but, hey, I'm not ABC, CBS, or NBC. I can make a Windsor knot, believe me. I can make a Windsor knot as good as anybody, but I don't wear a Windsor tie. I don't wear a Windsor knot. I wear an undershirt and a shirt, and here I am sitting in the storm just passed through. Here we are. We're back. Things are good. People are wonderful. The phone number is 1-800-449-8255. But don't call it because the call screener is not connected on the Savage Nation. Before we were interrupted by God, before God decided to throw a lightning bolt down into my studio, the topic that we were covering was the bombshell killed a resolution that would have honored Michael Jackson. Representative Jackson Lee hold a document at a memorial saying Michael Jackson was not a pervert, and Michael Jackson was not a deviant, and Michael Jackson was not a drug addict. He was just a man who loved boys in the wrong ways. But Pelosi, whoever controls the situation, said, are you crazy? If this resolution comes on the floor, you're going to have a firestorm that's going to interfere with Obama's communist agenda. And so for the sake of the communist agenda going forward, that is illegal immigration, amnesty, health care for every miscreant in the world, etc., we'd appreciate if you dropped the honoring of the child molester, if you don't mind. So that just happened. That's all. What else do we have? Madoff will not appeal a 150-year sentence. Well, he's definitely dummying up. I mean, this guy, there's no question in anyone's mind who studied this, that this guy is like Gotti. He's like from the Gotti. You know what I'm saying? He did the right thing because he recognized that ears, nose, and throat men are definitely out there, that they haven't disappeared in the 1930s. That the fact of the matter is, although doctors smoke Camels because the T-zone is definitely better served by Chesterfields, he recognized that ear, nose, and throat men still operate in America, and that it would be a good idea not to say a word, and it'll take 150 years, and Ruthie could live in a small walk-up, and the grandchildren can continue to live on the money he robbed from everybody. And so can the children, and nobody will hurt them, and they'll be fine, and they can go to the Catskills, and they could have suites at the Shanks Paramount, they could go to Cannes, whatever, the Can girls, whatever, nobody will touch them, because if they don't know where the money went. It's only $49,890,000,000 to go to find what he doesn't have. They found $9,000,012 in her underwear, but there's $49,990,000,000, I say, left to go to find where he hid it. They think it's somewhere inside a French mattress. Hey, guys, could you connect me up so I could talk to my audience here? I love storms. I'm a strange man. I like lightning. I like thunder. I like violent weather. You know, like Sergeant Preston of the Yukon, across the river and into the trees. I like the sound of gunshots. I like thunder. I actually go crazy when things are too calm, even though I actually like quiet. Like, you take me in a restaurant. The minute I go in, put me away from the noise. The guy said, well, that part of the dining room is closed. I went in today to a place here. So half the place was open, half the place was closed. The owner's very nice, a Cuban restaurant. I said, I have a business associate in from Tennessee. Could you please put us in the quiet part of the restaurant? He said, well, that's closed, but we'll open it for you even though we don't know you, because we need $8.95 from each person. So we went to the quiet section. It was quite good. I am a fanatic about noise. On the other hand, I like noise. In other words, this is a strange phenomenon. I can't understand it. I don't like listening to people talking in a restaurant. Let's start with that noise. I don't like listening to children talking about how smart they are in a restaurant. Okay, to me, that's worse than noise. But at night, if I sleep, I need white noise. Why is that? Is there a psychologist now who could explain it? I like a little machine I have, an old Bionaire machine that I have on in the bedroom, and it puts out a slight hum, a low hum. If it goes to a medium hum, I can't sleep at all. A high hum, I turn it off. But a low hum, a background sound. For example, when I had a dog, I have a dog now, but once when I had a dog, another dog, when it was a puppy, we had to give it a water bottle and a clock. It was snowy when she was a puppy. The little Sheltie is now ashes in a jar back home. Unbelievable. That's where we all go, the way of all flesh. There is nothing waiting for you. There is no golden chair. You will wind up as ashes in a bit. Anyway, so she's in a box, the ashes. I don't know if she's in dog heaven where people are dogs and they're the people. I don't know. Some say that. In any case, when she was a puppy, she couldn't sleep because she was separated too young from her mother's teat. And so, therefore, we had to make her a hot water bottle with a clock ticking inside of it. And she slept. Now, why is that? Because it sounds like a heart and feels like a mother. Okay? Now, I'm not saying I sleep on a hot water bottle with a clock ticking inside of it. I didn't say that, so don't misquote me and put it into Wikipedia right away that I said I slept with a hot water bottle and a ticking clock. Please. I didn't say that. I said my dog did. I am getting at something else, sir. I am saying that I like a slow background or a light background, a mild, minimal, certain level of brainwave connected to it soothes me, okay? But why is it that if a man likes low-level noise and can't stand chatter in a restaurant, he loves thunder? He loves the sound of a rifle going off? Why? Why do I like the sound of a Colt 45 in a shooting range? Why do I love to hear it? Why do I like the flash? Why do I like dramatic, heroic events where I go almost out of my mind from normalcy? Why is that? Why is it that a normal, quiet American life, I feel like I'm going to go insane one more minute from everything being peaceful and quiet, but chatter drives me insane, but I like loud, really heroic noises. Let's put it to you that way, not just heroic. Just as I like heroic opera. I remember once I had a Russian friend. She was very cultivated. So I was playing some opera, and she said, in a snotty Russian way, which is different than a snotty American way and different than a snotty French way, because there's almost no tonal change when a Russian's snotty. They just do it with a certain extra drollness in the eye and the roll of the tongue, a roll of the lip. And she said, it is too heroic for me. From that moment on, the opera never sounded the same to me. I still like it, but I see now that it's too heroic for her, but not for me. For me, it's good. Oh, too heroic. What's too heroic? Now you get down to talk radio. Because I'm moving around here, I'm free associating since there's thunder and lightning, and I don't have a call screener. I don't know what you're saying. I don't care what you're saying. I can't connect to you and ask you what you're saying. I can't ask you what you think. I can't say thank you or go away. I have to continue to talk, and so therefore, since I am good at the filibuster and no one can beat me at free associational radio, and since I'm in a semi-giddy mood because I'm here and it's thundering and lightning, and there's just been a crisis that I overcame, I will now go to the next level and tell you, since I am great at filibustering, I will not filibuster anymore. I'm going to take a break and be right back.
Armstrong and Getty.
They're not bullies with a microphone.
Weekday morning, 6 to 10. Talk 910 KNEW.
Dang, 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 ding it on.
Welcome back to the Savage Nation. I'm in a giddy mood. I feel great. Because the storm blew through where I am in Area 53. The generator went on. The guys switched me. Just to give you a little technology, I have an MPLS system, not ISDN, which is one of the greatest systems ever invented. And it's been bulletproof till the storm hit and it went off. So we went on to the Telos Extreme Backup, which had very poor quality, but now we're back on the regular mainframe, Iron Mountain quality stuff, and here we are. So thanks for bearing with me on the Savage Nation. I'm having a wonderful time, and so I hope you are as well. We're talking politics. And before I was interrupted and started to filibuster my own show because I had to, I just said Nancy Pelosi did the right thing, but she doesn't even know it, apparently. She killed a resolution that would have honored the pervert and drug addict Michael Jackson. Not because she didn't want to honor Michael Jackson, don't get me wrong. It's because they recognized that that would have been too much for the average schmuck in America who voted for Obama, and they still have a lot more of the communist agenda to push forward. And so, therefore, they can't afford any political capital anymore spent on a dead person. Let's put it to you that way. All right? So now let's move on. San Francisco, Martin, KNEW, welcome to the program. What's on your mind?
Hey, I'm Martin, and I'm a chef now, and I was in the Army. I always liked loud noises. I used to shoot with a shotgun when I was 12 years old. And
So you like loud noises, but what about when you're a chef?
Well, I'm a chef. My point was, the reason why you want it quiet is you want a certain ambiance to enjoy good food. If it's good, it's good. Well,
I cannot eat around noise. I can't even eat around conversation.
Yeah, but you want it quiet to enjoy. You want a certain level of quiet.
Well, let's talk about this as human beings. When you eat, you put the fork into food. We're not talking about just taking in calories. We're